Hasn't started on YouTube yet. It still says waiting. Here it comes. Sweet, there we are. Let me just see if I can hear you on YouTube. Let's see. Sweet, there we are. Let me just see if I can hear you on YouTube. All right, say something, Ray. All right, say something, Ray. Huh? So you're not broadcasting through for some reason. I even have you coming through. So I don't know. We'll just have to play with it. I went into the settings and made sure to select it. But if anybody's listening, I guess I can tell them what you said. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe. Go into your settings, into your broadcast settings, so you can get in there without closing Destiny. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you want to, I think, put broadcast audio or party audio. You want to make sure that's selected. I don't think it's defaulted either. Might be it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one as well. Just those two things should be good. Yeah, I'm still not hearing you on that end. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, because as far as I know, having you in the party should be enough. So, Having you in the party should be enough. So, I feel like I'm hearing myself twice. Yeah, that's really weird. I do hear myself twice, and I have no clue why it's doing it. Did you see any holographics at the National? No, I did not, actually. That's weird. Why is it echoing? Maybe, is it because we're in a party, maybe? Alright, let's pop out of the party, Ray, and see what happens. Oh yeah, me either. I didn't go to anything on the party settings here. Let's see. Allow voice to be shared. Oh, here we go. Allow for current party. There we go. That should do it. Let's see. All right. All right, go ahead and give a sound check, Ray.
Hello, hello.
All right, go ahead and give a sound check, Ray.
Hello, hello.
There you are.
There we go. Nice. I knew we could figure it out.
Yeah, but there's still an issue. We're coming through twice. So like we talk, and then it comes in like a second later on YouTube, and then it comes out again on YouTube. So that's really something I do not even know how to fix. Let's try to pop out of the party though, Ray. Let's try that. I'm just going to leave the party, and we'll try to chat in game, see if that does anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, except now I can't hear you on the broadcast. That's so weird, man. Anyway, for anybody that's watching, we're going to start playing here soon, but we're trying to fix the audio things. This is our first time doing this. Why is there? Let me see here. Got to go to Google. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, let's give it a try here, shall we? I'm gonna make a party again so everybody can hear you, but we'll just have to see how it goes here. Okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna do some strikes first. If that's cool.
Yeah, and good for me.
See what kind of people pop in and ask some questions. So they can actually judge and see if we're any good at playing this game, which I feel like I should be after all the amount of time I put in. Right. So I got to collect arc orbs and defeat Cabal, matching the strike, and it's void, so that's perfect. And then I got to get ability kills, I think, as well. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. This is going to be great. So let's do it.
I got to get strikes with solar orbs. That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I think I just worked on my catalyst for all that stuff, like Merciless and Prometheus Lens and all that stuff, and just worked on grabbing orbs from all that stuff.
Yeah, I masterworked Prometheus Lens and Cold Heart. And
nice.
I did. What's the auto rifle?
Oh yeah, Hard Light. That took forever, didn't it? Golly, man. I worked on that thing for like 4 days too. I don't know how long it took you, but.
But it was handy, you know. I mean, it kind of gave me a reason to try different weapons too.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Those trace rifles are just so powerful.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw that Ichiro Essentials pop up on eBay or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I ended up buying the Futures one that didn't have a serial number. I picked that up a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
That's probably the closest I'll get to owning a real one, or the numbered one.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty awesome, though, dude. Are you pretty satisfied with the Mini that got to you?
Yes. It's funny, I didn't realize it was a Mini until it got here. But I still need it. I didn't have it.
I think it would have gone for more.
Yes.
On auction, probably, huh?
For the Mini, that's probably about the right price.
Oh, is it?
15,
okay.
20 bucks. Yeah.
All right.
But if it was the full size, it'd probably been, close to 30, I would think.
It is pretty cool to get something that's numbered to 10 or less, though, and but I don't want to give the secrets away about that card shop. We'll keep that between you and me, because I found some pretty sweet stuff there.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna turn my YouTube channel off on there because I can see the comments here. So, how many nationals have you been to, or have you been to so far?
I've never been to any.
Oh man, you definitely gotta try them out, dude. They were fun.
Oh yeah, watching everybody's videos, it's just freaking. Oh, I was freaking jealous, man. Everybody had a blast.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun, man.
Were you really tired when you got home?
Dude, you don't even know. I think it took me a good week to finally recover from all that nonsense of. I mean, I don't want to say nonsense, but it was just overwhelming in a lot of ways, but in a good way too, you know.
Right.
But I mean, I can't tell you how many boxes we went through. Seriously, it was a staggering amount of 10,000 count boxes, 5,000 count boxes, just looking for those, you know, hidden gems.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a card today off eBay. I've been looking for a long time.
Which one?
The 2005 Bowman Chrome Gold.
Oh, nice. It showed up, huh? Sweet, dude.
Yeah. It's funny, I have a checklist that I made, basically the flagship stuff, you know, Bowman Chrome, Topps Chrome, Finest, and that thing's been on my list for a long time. You know, PWCC has that marketplace research, and I went on just to double check it, you know. I mean, I look all the time, but, you know, I mean, you can't catch everything. But sure enough, like the last one that sold in 2011.
Dang, dude. Well, that gives me hope that one of my cards that I mean, a lot of my cards I'm looking for obviously haven't shown up in a long time, so I just have to kind of wait for the moment to happen and jump at the opportunity if it does happen, but nothing major yet. We'll see. Pesa Corp have any player? I'm just seeing that now. No holographics at all, man. It's kind of hard to believe. I mean, you know what was really cool though, Ray, is just the amount of 90s. But the lack of Ichiro there. I mean, I went in there wanting to get one of the sweet spot rookies. You know, it's one of the only major rookies I don't have yet, and other than, like, you know, the SPX and the SP Authentic. And even then, the only SP Authentic that was there was a PSA 10. I wasn't gonna, you know, go off and try to pick that up. So.
What was he asking for that?
Oh, a ridiculous amount, $1,200 or something. Yeah. I don't know, $1,300. Yeah. I mean, yeah, which is really not bad considering the raw is like $500-600. But yeah. So, anyways, it was still really cool. I mean, but there really wasn't much Ichiro. But you give it about, you know, 3 years right before he makes the Hall of Fame, and he's gonna have all sorts of stuff at the National.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody's just holding out they don't want to leave money on the table. It's amazing some of the great prices you can still find on this stuff.
Oh, no joke, man. That's why I'm really excited. I mean, I already have a couple that I have picked out that I'm going to keep, but if it comes down to it, not really, like, you know, there's a major A-Rod out there that I want to grab. I've got a way to do that now with my Ichiro cards, but it would have to be, like, you know, the prices would have to be staggering for me to even consider it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Ichiro popped up, and I was just looking to do my normal look, and bam, there it was, like, buy now, $15. I was like,
no way, man.
I couldn't press it buy now fast enough.
I was thinking about doing that, too, the other day, because somebody listed 5 Topps rookies, the base top rookies, not the Chrome, but the base Topps rookies for $35.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was like, man, that would have been a good deal. I see there's only 3 people watching, but for the people that are watching, are you still hearing echoes, like a double echo going on, or no? Because there shouldn't be now that I turn my speakers off and I'm off the YouTube channel, because I think that's what the echo was coming from, because it was coming out of my speakers after echoing once, so it should be good. There's still one left. Oh, there we go.
milked that ogre.
All right, no echo. Sweet. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Paisley Corp, who are you PCing, dude? Are you 90s collector? I'm guessing that's why you subscribe to this channel. Just kind of curious. It's always good to talk cards and whatnot. And Paisley Corp, you can also hear Ray, correct?
Can you hear me?
He has Sammy Sosa. Okay, his comments are coming in just a couple seconds after I'm saying something. So yeah, Paisley, just let me know if you can hear Ray just fine. Okay, you can hear us both. Sweet.
All right, perfect.
Today was reset too, man. I gotta get into the tower and see what kind of crap I need to spend my bright dust on.
Yeah, I gotta break down a bunch of stuff. Still haven't done that.
Yeah, because you can pull everything for shards and legendary shards and what, Glimmer or something, or yeah, right? Because once the update drops, we're gonna be able to buy it all with in-game currency back out of our yeah. Oh, he says he tagged me in one of his Instagram posts on Sosa here. I'm gonna check this out real quick. You go ahead and go in there. Let's see here. So my Griffey pieces, okay. Tag me in any oh, here it is, right here. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Paisley, you were asking me if A-Rod was in that set. Yeah, no. Anything after 2000, most likely, I do not chase, just because he's in a Rangers uniform. I really don't have much interest in getting Rangers uniforms. That was when he started cheating. I found a really cool video, Ray, of A-Rod from '96, just a bunch of highlights of him hitting. And what I was really excited about, which it was too good to be true, of course, is he was putting a lot of highlights from that season. And my very first game was right after the All-Star break. My first Mariners game ever, and he hit a home run at it. And I was hoping he'd have the highlight of that. I still remember where he hit it and who he hit it off of too, but he didn't have that highlight in his videos. Whoa, what? I didn't even realize.
Came from.
I don't either. Like they were just like chilling in the back corner, not even caring what was going on.
I think that guy ran by too fast.
Okay.
I was back looking for some ammo.
He went down. He's way up there. See, that's why. Yeah, speedrunners, man. I have a tough time with them. They always, especially when you're trying to complete objectives and strikes like this. It always
doesn't take that long, anyways.
No, I mean, most of us are. I mean, he's got his full Solstice gear, so I don't even know why he's doing a strike. Being honest, other than just messing around, probably. Oh, you're gonna have to get that because it disappeared.
Oh, did he go back up?
Yeah, he did. He res.
Oh, he's coming back with it.
Dude, look at this. Captain's got more HP than I do. He's sitting in there taking a beating. He's just like... I love this emote. Did he go this way, or did he go that way?
Where'd this guy go?
Did he leave?
Here he comes.
Oh, here he comes, yeah.
Oh, he's coming now.
If you see it, so it's a 24 karat, let me know. Yeah, dude. If you say, all of us could say the same thing about our player, man. Holy moly. Those cards are like $100 for, Darren Lewis, for Pete's sakes. Could be anybody, and they're expensive. They're just iconic now. But I'll definitely let you know, man. They had some really nice Sosa stuff at the National, too. A lot of mid-level stuff. Like the $5, $10 cards, they were all over. I'll fly to Alaska. Trust me, they're not here. There's no cards here, man. I would go out on a limb that in the whole state of Alaska, I've got about 90% of any Alex Rodriguez cards. It's because nobody collects. I mean, there's plenty of kids that like Trout and all that stuff here. What about your kids? Do they know any of the, modern guys, Ray?
Mainly just Ichiro for the most part. My son, he's more into looking at football and stuff like that. I got him like a little Tom Brady jersey and stuff like that.
Nice.
So he likes to play. Like we're playing football in the backyard. He asked me yesterday, he's like, "We want to play football in the backyard?" He's like, "I'll be the Patriots." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll be Tom Brady."
Gee, I'll be Tom Brady. Well, at least you picked a good player, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a card shop. He mainly deals in comics, but he's got a lot of different things he carries. And my son's really into Pokemon, like big time.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's still popular with my students, man. I still can't believe it. Because I thought, after I got out of collecting my freshman year, I was like, they're never going to come back. Baseball cards are probably not going to come back, and Pokemon cards are definitely not coming back. But yeah, I hold my beer, right?
Yeah, I got him a binder and pages and everything, so he enjoys all that. And that card shop it's perfect. I mean, he's got a ton of stuff like that, but I don't know anything as far as pricing on that stuff, so I don't know if the guy's giving me a deal. I'll buy him a card here and there. It's pretty pricey though. I mean, you get like $25 for like 5 or 6 packs.
Oh, is it really that expensive? What product?
Yeah. There's Detective Pikachu. There's a Sun and Moon or something like that. I'm not familiar with it.
They're $5 a pack at the grocery store here. Every now and then I'll buy a pack or two as a reward for a student, but.
Well, that's about right then.
Yeah, so I mean he's not getting you too bad on pricing there, but yeah.
But yeah, he loves going on YouTube and watching other people's videos. Loves watching people open packs of Pokemon. It's pretty cool.
I did watch a video back in the day of that, like the old like Series 1 stuff, because that's like reminded me of when I was a kid. My buddy really liked that stuff. One of my closest friends. So.
My wife was like, "Oh my God, he's just like you."
No joke, man.
He likes it. I mean, something he gets a card. He wants to show me and talk about the new things that are coming out and what he saw other people open up from YouTube.
That's great, man. What's his? You have to ask him what his favorite one is, because there's a few that I know of. Like I buy my students, these different books that they have at the book fair, and my students tell me all about them. Hey, Mr. Rose, did you know that blankety blank Pokemon was once the greatest ever, and they all died and ran and hid and all this stuff? It was like all these crazy facts.
All right. I don't know what his favorite one is. Maybe Mewtwo? I don't know.
Yeah, same. And that's like one of the only ones I know.
We took him to go see the Detective Pikachu. It was actually really pretty good. I liked it. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was, and the graphics were awesome.
Were they? I think the only thing I couldn't get past was that Deadpool was the voice of Pikachu, man. I don't know. That just seems like a little far-fetched to me. Nicely done. I can tell my headset's on backwards. Because I'm hearing stuff out of the left that's supposed to be coming out of the right.
What kind of headset do you use?
I have a couple different ones. This one's an Astro headset. I got it used for like $50, but it's super comfortable, like long-term using it. I mean, you can wear the thing for 4 or 5 hours and not even notice.
Yeah, I got 850s.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm wearing, I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know, they got they're kind of like big square earphones, and they're fuzzy, or the ear cups are fuzzy, and they can detach really easy. So yeah, you have the same. Yeah, they're super super comfortable. Are you seeing the on-air thing on your screen too, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Okay, because my screen is even smaller that I'm playing on now, so can't believe I had the most kills because I'm playing on a lot. Like it shrinks it down drastically while I'm playing.
Yeah, you got a ton of orbs.
Yeah, I did. And we got 3 people watching at least. For anybody that's watching, I'm just practicing streaming gameplay for the first time, but Ray's in here, Ray Gerke, my buddy who collects Ichiro, so throw some questions at us. We love talking cards.
Absolutely.
Ray's got the best Ichiro collection out there. I dare you to find one better. And I'm not talking like just the big ones. I'm talking like volume, man. Your encyclopedia is impressive. I love that, going on that site and looking at stuff too. I've just had to, since I knew I was going to the National, I knew I couldn't start going after all these Ichiro that I liked. I just wanted to focus on rookies, and I mean I'm down to like maybe 3 or 4 of those numbered rookies minus the SP Authentic. Still looking for the Leaf. I've missed on that one twice now, which is a bummer. The Leaf Rookies and Stars rookie. And then the Fleer Focus rookie. That one's pretty elusive because it didn't come out in Fleer Focus. It came out in these update pack things.
And that one's numbered to 999, I think.
Yeah, it is, and it just doesn't come up. And then what else? What other Ichiros? So then that, and then of course the Sweet Spot, the Leaf Limited. That's going to be a real tough one because it's only out of like 100 or something, isn't it? Or no, that's the one
numbered to 100.
100, right?
No, it's numbered to 100. Yeah, with a piece of the base in it.
And then there was another one that was numbered out of like 700 that I've missed out on a couple times. That's just because I'm not much into the game use base thing. It just doesn't appeal to me too much.
It's part of the absolute playoff, maybe.
That's it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, whoever did that with the rocket, thank you. Mr. Syntax, he ruined my grenade kills. I think that's one of the bounties too, is to get rocket kills. But
oh, is it? I got him. I didn't even pay attention to what I was supposed to be doing with it.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
Orbs.
I'll look after this one here. Will A-Rod ever get into the Hall? What do you think, Ray? Do you think A-Rod's ever going to make it?
I think so. I think a lot of those guys, especially the ones have been kind of working on their making themselves more prevalent with the media, and working with commenting on games, and A-Rod's working with ESPN, and Bond's working as a batting coach and things like that, just offering what they can, giving back to baseball. So I mean it's hard to say, but I mean there's already guys in there that have taken steroids, so I mean you gotta it's kind of hard to penalize people that they don't know versus the ones that everybody's not sure. It's just
right.
And the thing that bugs me, especially with A-Rod and Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens, I mean those guys, I mean I don't know so much McGwire, but the other guys, I mean, they didn't even need it.
No. Well, McGwire hit freaking like 48 bombs or something his rookie season, and he was kind of a big guy, but he wasn't what he looked like, when he broke or the record originally. So I'm really not sure what the reason for Roger even thinking about it. It had to have been longevity because he was doing so well, without using them. So.
Right. Well, if you look at all the teams that Canseco was on, at the different times that, other players have been linked to, with, he was on, I guess, the Blue Jays, same time that Clemens was on the Blue Jays, and, it's got like this list of different dates and people that correlate with what teams he was on that, he said that he saw him take them, so.
Well, Jose is a freaking nut job, man. He was trying to say like A-Rod was cheating on J-Lo, and then with his ex-wife or something, and then his ex-wife comes on and is like, that guy is so full of crap. Like, don't even listen to a word he says. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know, man. That guy is just wanting attention. But yeah, I think with the way that he's repairing his image, that he's definitely given himself a chance. I don't know why he ever took him. I just look at his '96 season. That was one of the greatest seasons ever, and he still should have won MVP. But he was kind of a regular looking kid at the time, and he was just already an amazing hitter. So I think what he said, though, was the reason he took, the steroids in Texas was because he had all this pressure of that contract to perform, and he obviously got bigger and started hitting more home runs, but it was really unneeded, That was the biggest bummer.
Yeah, that's one of the things that gets me about those guys. And you had everything in front of you, and you didn't need to do any of it. And,
right. Yeah, no, I really don't understand those guys. One of my favorite Clemens roid rage moments is the Piazza bat thing.
Yes.
That's one of the funniest things ever, man. Because every time I watch that, I ask myself, like, why? What was he thinking when he did that, man?
Yeah, he just turned into a whole different person.
Yeah, Pesa Corp says, yeah, their cards really hold value. Yeah, they do, man. I mean, some of those A-Rod cards, the big ones, still do really well. I mean, geez, look at what a Mirror Gold goes for. I mean, people still desire his cards, and I think there's more set collectors out there, though, that are just really driving his prices up. So I won this 2K Plus die cut. I'm sure you saw it in one of my videos.
Yeah.
And I had to drastically overpay for that card, man. Drastically overpay.
Really?
Yes, I was almost $70, and I couldn't figure out why until I got home. And it was numbered 13 out of, whatever it was numbered out of, which is his Yankees jersey number. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know some fool would pay a premium for a Yankees jersey card, I mean, it's like the A-Rod collector version of Bruce Toney, who has all the chippers numbered out of his jersey number.
Yeah, that dude's got a crazy collection, man.
Oh, dude, it's not even on this. I'm not even on the same level as that guy. Yeah.
I mean, I don't obsess over jersey number stuff. I mean,
I
know people do, and they definitely overpay for it, but I don't. It's not worth all the extra money for me.
Yeah, it's like just another. It's the same card, man. I mean, I don't know. It's
right.
The only numbering that should matter is a 101. That's the only card number that should increase value. So, yeah.
That sometimes it'll be. 1 out of whatever, like, what's the first one made? I'm like, it's a sheet of cards. They're all made at the same time. They're just stamped.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I find that funny, too.
But, that's one of the things about the hobby. People collect in their own ways, and there's really no wrong way to do it. So,
nope.
If it makes them happy, that's what matters.
It just makes guys like me have to overpay for a card that should only... I mean, you want to know what's funny is then Gray goes and finds the Vlad of that same card for $1 in the dollar box. And those cards do not show up, man. Like, the last A-Rod showed up, I think, 4 years ago. And it's out of 100, too, but it's... it goes to show that some of those cards just don't have enough popularity for people, to be warranted to be picked up by people. So people just have either tossed them or they're just sitting in the collections because they don't feel like they're going to be worth anything.
Yeah, some of these Ichiros I've been looking for so long, like that Bowman Gold, man. It's number. Okay, I did some research on it, but it's numbered to 50, like all the Bowman Golds are. And through PWCC, they have all the stuff going on with the slab gate and stuff like that. But aside from that, they'd offer really good market research for people that are looking for cards, and it goes all the way back to 2004.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, so I mean, if anybody hasn't checked that out, I mean, it's a pretty valuable little resource and tool to look at. But it's I was looking at it, and with that Bowman, it's from 2005, and they track sales all the way back from 2004. Only 17 of those have sold since they came out.
Man, that's just crazy, dude.
Out of 50, and you know, unless it's like a fairly recent auction, you can't see any information on the sold item except for whatever description they put down in the title.
Right.
And so I went through and luckily 12 of those 17 put the serial number in the title. And none of them were duplicates. None of them.
Wow. Well, one thing that you can't tell is there's lots that sell on eBay that have some of these cards in them, and you know we can't see that.
Right.
So I think about 95% of all the cards are you know on there, on that site there. So I don't know. I don't have any heavy to do any DPS here to finish them off. So. I mean, I haven't had any drop at all, but I'm also not using any heavy animal finders because it's not any armor. Get a tether in there. There we go. Oh, he's dead. Nice. Good work. Did you finish him off?
Yeah.
Or were you holding all your heavy?
Yeah, I mean, I got that trace rifle and a shotgun, so I don't have a trace rifle eats 2 ammo. I wouldn't get too many green bricks there.
Alright, I'm going to take us to 2K. Pays the corp. What card are you talking about? He said the Griffey is like 1,000. Are you talking about the 2K die cut is $1,000? Nah, no way, dude. That's got to be like a $200 card, maybe. Unless I'm totally off my Griffey game. I feel like I'm still pretty up to par on that stuff. Alright, I'm just going to take his tower real quick, make sure I grab all my bounties and whatnot. Yeah, it's on eBay. Oh, well, I bet I can guess who has it on eBay at $2,000. I bet Ray could guess, too, who's holding it hostage.
Is it Vintage Snowmobiles?
Yeah, it's got to be, yeah. So, Griffey.
It's funny, I was watching one of your podcasts, and it was them and another seller you mentioned. I knew the Vintage Snowmobiles, but there was another seller that I remember seeing, but...
Samantha Saints.
It's always in the back of my mind, but this rare Ichiro, it's like a Donruss proof and really cool looking card. I'd never seen it. Boom, I saw a listing the other day. I'm like, oh man, I've never seen that. Oh yeah, it's like I don't know, $600 or $800 or something.
Jeez,
right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So Pays the Corp, I'm looking at it right now. It's $200 starting bid. The die cuts up there along with the regular card. So it's a great looking card too, man. I love that set a lot. Ichiro would look amazing in that set if he played in the year 2000. Imagine that.
Oh my god.
Or in 99, I mean.
I couldn't imagine some of the 90s stuff that Ichiro had stuff like that. Oh my god.
You realize that he tried out for the team in 99, didn't make it? There was a cool story I like watching every now and then. Peter Gammons was interviewing Griffey and Piazza after the Hall of Fame. It's called like the Round Table or whatever. Yeah. And he said, and Lou was like, he's not good enough. He can't play for me. What's this guy doing? Like, Lou Piniella all upset. Like, this guy came here to play horribly, and so he sent him out packing. And then 2 years later, of course, he comes back, and I got to see him in spring training in 2000, and I really didn't think, in 2001, excuse me, and I wasn't really impressed. I was like, okay, what's this guy all about? And then the season starts, and he's just unbelievable,
Yeah, from what I heard, he didn't have a very good spring training leading into the season.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He got out a lot.
But I got one of his books. I read a few pages to my son when I put him to bed.
Oh, awesome.
Not every time, but a few times a week I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I still haven't read the whole book yet, but he had said that he had a big issue coming to the United States with timing, because a lot of the pitchers over in Japan almost have like a little hitch, like even Nomo sometimes they had a little pause, and he's like, U.S. pitchers don't have that, and it was something it took him a while to get adjusted to.
Man, have you seen this kit bass shell? This thing is nuts, man. One of the craziest looking shells I've ever seen. He's got like band-aids. It's called the kit bass shell. It looks like basically 5 or 6 shells all put together and taped together and strung together. It looks really funny. Huh. I haven't seen that one for sale before.
No, I haven't seen that either.
It's yeah, they got all these other. They got that macro mini sparrow for sale again, by the way.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from there. I just used my free glimmer they gave me.
No, if you go down to Bright Dust, it's for sale down there. I meant like the very bottom page. And those bounties are also really easy to finish. Let's see, 5 mini bosses. That should be easy. Alright, I don't see anything worth buying. Sorry.
I like the Ghost of Shaded Shell.
Yeah, that is pretty funny, huh?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that Leaf Limited with piece of the base, one number 200.
Right.
There's one guy. He's on Instagram. I don't think he's on anywhere else.
Is it Marco?
He had,
Marco Hernandez, by any chance?
I don't even know what his real name is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. He's a little bit older guy. He's probably in his mid-40s.
Okay.
But he has all kinds of insert sets that he's put together over the years, and he's sitting on I don't know how many unopened boxes of all 2001 product.
Oh wow.
I mean SP, SPX. I mean he's got probably 6 or 8 boxes of each unopened.
Wow.
I mean you name it from 2001, and he likes Pujols, but he also tries to collect Ichiro stuff, and he had sent me a message because one of those Leaf Limited came up for sale. 2 actually came up for sale in the last like 6 months.
Right, and one guy wanted like $700 or something for it, right?
Yeah, it's sold. It's sold for more than that, I think.
Wow. Yeah, that's one of his rarest cards for sure.
Yeah, but he ended up buying it, and he bought the first one, and then he was trying to buy the second one, but he got outbid or something. I think the second one sold for 8 or a little bit more or something like that.
Dude's got that much money? Oh my gosh.
I don't know what he does, but I don't know if his parents own like a ski resort. I don't know. It's weird because they'll show like pictures like during the winter of him just like surrounded by snowmobiles and riding around and doing things. And
right.
His wife kind of has her own business.
Gotcha. Okay. Man, 500 strike orbs. That's so many.
500?
Collect. Yeah, it's 500 arc orbs for my blue. Yeah, the blue hunter arms. Oh man. What was I gonna ask? What's been the latest like rookie that you've picked up? Because you have most of them, I assume, right?
Yeah, I got all of them except for the big ones, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But there was, I always like to have a, it's funny when I started doing it, I'd pick up the raw ones, and then when I would kind of get on a grading kick. So I started, and you talk to some people like BGS, some people like PSA, some like the SGC. So I've always been more into PSA and BGS, mainly PSA. But there were some I just couldn't find in PSA form, so then I would get them like in BGS.
Right.
And finally one would come up for sale for PSA, and of course I got my registry through them, so I would pick that up as well. But I always like to have a raw copy if possible. So I finally picked up the Fleer. What is it? Legacy? Yeah, I think it's the Legacy. I finally picked up one of those. Like buying now $20.
Somebody had it up for $20. That's amazing, man. I think I didn't even notice it because once I have a card, I tend to ignore most of the ones that come up, and I still look at Ichiro 2001. I have it saved in my searches, but they have not had a sweet spot raw rookie pop up since I've been looking.
It's funny, that same guy I was talking about. I don't know if I'd posted a picture on my Instagram or something, but he was looking for that because he had the whole set except for the Ichiro.
Really?
If I had an extra, and I told him I didn't. I'm like, I think I got graded in a raw copy, and I told him that's all I have. I'm like, I don't have any extras of that, and that's it. And he's like, okay. But he said the same thing. He was having a hard problem tracking it down. But there's, they made 1,000 of them, so I don't know what the big deal or why that's so difficult to track down.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, man. To be honest.
I was joking around one of my videos. I picked up some like cards I've been looking at for a long time from Canada, in probably like the last year and a half. So it was just odd, super odd cards I've never seen, and I knew they were out there, and I was amazed. Sure enough, they came from Canada though.
I'm just posting a link in the group that we're broadcasting right now, so we get a few people in here, and there we go. All right. Hopefully most of these are PvE related. My discount's only at 56 right now. I'm getting a bit slow on doing some of this stuff.
Oh, mine's 56. Yeah, mine's only at 13.
Oh, geez, you haven't been doing these. Okay.
No, honestly, I keep forgetting about them.
Yeah, I did forget for a little bit there too. Alright, so earn precision final blows in a strike. Complete a public event in the Dreaming City. Oh good, I need to do some heroic public events. You do as well, right? Heroic public events or just public events in general, I think, right?
I need to do them on Nessus, but it doesn't matter to me. We can go
does it? No, I can help you with. I can do a bunch on Nessus.
Just
3?
Yeah, I just need 3,
okay.
And they don't have to be heroic, but
okay,
make them heroic though.
Let me grab some ammo here. All right. So I think I can get off my Void subclass and just stay on Arc. Let's see. Let's see here. Defeat enemies with arc weapons. That's on my helmet. Arc orbs. So that'll make it easier doing that. Gambit matches, overall orbs. Dude, I can't believe we have to pick up 1,500 orbs total for the blues.
Yeah that's
so
a grind.
many. Yeah, no kidding. The Warlock was a big time grind though, man. Seriously. Alright, you ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna break out a Callus weapon here. For this. Alright, once we get a couple more people in here, I'll start asking you some more card questions.
Okay.
What's the burn?
Absolutely.
Is it arc? Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Is it arc?
It is. Arc is the burn and the strike. Void is the burn for the daily
okay.
orb thing.
Yeah.
Did you see that Ichiro video that I made? I'm not sure if you had commented on it, but I'm putting them in those plastic snap cases. I just like the way they're looking there.
Yep.
Awesome. I think the collection's coming along decently for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, that's just. I was thinking today, my favorite player, probably before Ichiro, was Tony Gwynn. I wish I would have picked up some of that 90s stuff of him.
Dude, there was so much at the National. There was so much Gwyn stuff. Like, I'm not talking like the big ones, like any PMGs or linchpins or anything like that. But it was like those tougher ones to find, that you don't want to pay $3-4 for on eBay, because you got to pay the $8 total plus the shipping. But there, you're already there, so you can pick them up in the $1 box or $2 or whatever. There was a lot of cool Gwyns there, especially Pacific and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got a few people watching. Somebody say hello, whoever's watching. I don't know who it is, but I threw it over on the group. I was like, yeah, I'm going to try broadcasting, playing a game for the first time. I was thinking of broadcasting playing one of my racing games, but I figured this was a little bit easier for me to multitask and talk cards while I was, just grinding stuff out.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
But yeah, like that Legacy, just, look at my 2001, like on the website, and it was like that hole has been there for a long time, and, even though I have it graded, I don't post a picture of the graded card on there because, I don't count the same card twice. Because on my website for the user end, it's got counts for every page. So that's how I get my counts.
Right.
So I'm not gonna put, just to fill a gap, I won't put another picture from a different page or anything on there.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, so that page is perfect for anybody that wants to just take a look at some of the Ichiro cards that were out there. Pesa Corp asked me, how much did you pay for the View to a Thrill A-Rod? He wanted 500 for it, and I got it for 360. I made a bit of a trade. I actually did a bit of wheeling and dealing, which was nice. I found a couple cards really cheap at the National that I wasn't in love with, but they were great deals, and they were, Griffey and a Yelich, and I used those to get them down to 360. So I felt pretty happy about that. I feel, man, that was crazy though. Like, obviously for me, I've only spent over $100 in cash once on a card. Like the Crusade Purple, I sold a bunch of Griffies, and which I had, bought 3 years prior, and they just went up in value so much that I was able to turn them around and use it to pay for the purple. And so being able to get that card was amazing. But paying that much for a card is something I've never done before. It was pretty funny too, because Nate, he's Topps 85 401. He's like, well, now that you've done it once, now it's going to be a lot easier.
Nate, have you any huge pickups? I know you did that Bat Barrel a couple years ago.
Yeah, he actually posted a video. I don't know, do you subscribe to him on YouTube at all?
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm behind on videos. I actually went through and, man, I posted a video yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Well, I was wondering, I didn't see my card in there. I was like, okay, wait, did he get it yet? But you were doing a different collection. So you do have a question here from Mr. W455. Right, he asks, top 3 key Ichiro rookies. Now, I don't know. I don't think he's asking most expensive, because that is an easy question, but let me phrase it this way. If somebody was going to collect some Ichiro cards that, would be awesome to have for any collection that will definitely increase in value, what 3 would you say off the top of your head?
I still think the SP has a long way to go still. I mean, it's expensive, of course. Mm-hmm. Topps Chrome, you can't go wrong. Flagship.
Yeah, I love that card.
And I think the Studio, it's kind of a rare find. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card, though.
Okay, now I was going to ask you, the reason for that card being so expensive, because it's got a significantly high number for the price point that it's at. So, what's the big deal on that one?
They just don't pop up that often. I mean, I think print runs $7.99 on those, but for some reason it doesn't pop up. I don't know if a lot of those are still in boxes or what the deal with those are. But it's a higher end product, and it just looks great.
Yeah, and that has to be what it is, man. Because it's, it's like you said, it's a beautiful card, but you can't really tell from, the pictures on eBay. So I forgot to mention, I am missing that one still, but that's just because people have been paying so much. That, and then the Avant, that one continues to go for more than I am willing to pay for it, just because it's numbered out 500 or whatnot. But it is a gorgeous card to look at. It's like a fabric-y card, right? If I'm correct?
It's almost has like a canvas look feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah, they have one person. They were from Hawaii. They had a ton of great Ichiro cards, rare cards, and they have that card. Can't remember what the parallel is, but it's numbered to 50.
Oh wow! The SP Authentic?
Yeah. No, the Avant.
Oh, nice. I think it's got a gold border instead, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. And I was like, man, I wanted to get it, but they were pretty pricey with their stuff. But I mean, they had some real rare stuff in there that they had for sale.
She blinded me with refractors. What's your A-Rod White Whale? Haha, well, I think even Ray knows this one by now, don't you? Because I've mentioned it so many times. Do you know it, Ray? What my number 1 card? I've had dreams about this card, and it doesn't help that a couple buddies of mine, I've picked them up. One of them somewhat recently. But it's definitely the Quantum Leap from 98 Retro out of 50, man. That card is... And you want to...
Got the Griffey.
Yep. No, we got the Ripken, I think. Guy in our group just got the Ripken.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my white whale, man. Easily, the Quantum Leap, and it's not even too expensive of a card necessarily, but they just never pop up. I haven't seen one since 2016. So let's see. Mr. W asks, "What's the Ichiro you? What's the Ichiro Ultimate Collection going for nowadays?"
Ooh.
I think I know the answer to this, but what did that one sell for from PWCC or Prop Scene? I think it was Prop Scene, actually.
I think it was around 5,500.
Okay. Yeah, all the buy it now prices on eBay are like, around 10,000 or something, best offer.
Yeah. Yeah, I had my chance back in the day to get that for what now is a good price, so I just coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Hey, Refractors, what's your player PC, by the way? I don't know if I've ever heard who you collect. I love that YouTube screen name. She blinded me with Refractors. Because then I think of that old school song, She Blinded Me with Science. Remember that?
Yeah.
She blinded me with science. Sorry. Such a lame song, but like talk about nostalgia, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Topps Chrome Refractor is one you need to try to look for too.
Oh, dude, I've tried for it, and it's just continued to go for over $300. It's like out of my price range, man.
Yeah.
One day. I collect Russell Westbrook. I collect a lot of different things, though. Yeah, Westbrook is a beast, dude. He is a beast. The only regret I have with him is I wish he played for the Sonics and they'd never left, because if he did, they'd have a heck of a team right now, man. Well, they would not now anymore. Now that Thunder have pretty much disbanded, but yeah. Wonder if his cards are going to increase or decrease in value now that he's on a different team. I kind of wonder about that. All right, let's do this. This guy can be melted, but one thing I'll save my super for the Scions. Get a lot of arc orbs here. I'm going to work on this guy with Thunderlord. What about you, Mr. W? Who do you collect, man? Get it, Ray, get it. Nicely done. Give me them orbs. Alright. Kyle, you want PlayStation as well? PlayStation. Oh, hey, look, my buddy Tony from town. Nice gameplay, Matt. Taking out the boss. Yeah, that's right. We owned it. We owned it. I do baseball, basketball, and football. Not nearly as focused on as you guys. Well, I'm lucky. We both are lucky because Ray only collects really one guy in Ichiro, and I only collect A-Rod in a Mariners jersey, primarily 90s. I don't really go into the new stuff. He's starting to show up in Mariners jerseys and products, though, which I'm believing that's because they're out of Yankees and Rangers memorabilia. So that's cool with me. Jeez, Ray, you gotta pick up your precision kills game, bro.
I forgot all about that.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so it is kind of nice that we're focused, on a certain player, because it can get overwhelming when you're chasing multiple guys. Like Greg, he likes Frank Thomas, he likes Tim Salmon, he likes a few other guys here and there, and so he's always looking for different things, man. And that's just too much for me. I pick up a Wade card here and there, but I try not to spend too much because if I spend a lot on a Wade card, then that's less I can spend on an A-Rod, you know?
I feel the same way. I just, at times I wish I would have, I had diversified through the years before I really locked onto Ichiro, but, I mean, at that kind of little local card shop I was talking about, I mean, he had some cool stuff in there. I picked up, like, a Tom Brady rookie. Man, he sold it to me for $100 cheaper than what it was selling on eBay.
Oh, wow.
And I got some great deals from him. Like, man, I had some great rookie cards. Like, Dan Marino, just some real key 80s rookies from football. I got a Scottie Pippen rookie card. I got a Reggie Miller rookie card.
Mm-hmm.
John Stockton rookie card. Just little things here that through the years I've never picked up and was never really into.
There's some really good cards to be had out there, man. You just have to, gotta be on top of it.
Yeah.
You gotta be on top of it big time.
Yeah, he had a. See, I'm not familiar with the pricing on those cards either.
Right.
So I don't know if it was a good deal or a bad deal. So he gave me like a price when I was there, and I was like, I told him I'd think about it. So I came home and looked at, he was giving me like a lot for like $100 or $90, and he had one of them was a Jerry Rice rookie card in there. I don't know what the pricing is, and man, that card was selling for like $50 or $60 raw, and it was in good shape. And I was like, man. So I went back, and yeah, sure enough, he sold that Jerry Rice.
Oh, dude, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it was like a lot of cards, and I was like, oh, damn. So I didn't know it, but it was a good deal at the time.
I just sent you a picture of one of the only, I have about, I think, 8 or 9 Wade cards, but that was one that I told myself I had to get, just based upon the set that it came from, and it's an on-card auto, and I wanted to have one autograph of him. Yeah, Refractor says that, yeah, one of my buddies had an ultimate Grant Hill collection, so I know what kind of dedication it takes. I mean, honestly, I don't think it, with how often I check, you can check eBay within like 5 minutes, depending on what you're collecting. For me, I skip past so many cards, and you with Ichiro, I mean, you have so many. I think you can really just target certain cards and know exactly what you need. But there's super collectors out there that pick up everything base. Just base like, or basic parallels. I mean, I try not to dabble too much in super collecting A-Rod. I haven't added up how many I have since the National, but I'd venture to say that I have, I don't know, somewhere around 300. But I just try to stick to the inserts mainly.
Yeah, I like the parallels. I really do. Just different colors and things like that. It gets monotonous, but I really like that stuff.
Right.
I love the hunt.
I do as well. Like right now, I will agree with that. I'm really chasing. I'm going to focus on, like I said in the podcast, I'm going to be focused on Pacific, like Alan said. I just have it in me. I'm like, I got to just start chasing all those Pacific cards down. You know what I mean? They were an amazing brand. They did great things with their insert ratios were way different. They had a lot of really interesting parallels. Like I love their premiere dates with the embossed on the card, the embossing on the card. It is so cool, dude. It's seriously one of my favorite cards that I own. And I was able to get another one from 2000 Prism. But yeah, they're incredible.
I pulled one of those back in the day with Jeff Bagwell. I don't know where it's at. I gotta find it.
Well, that's a really good player to pull, man, because we pulled that Joe McEwing live, and then it's really funny. There was who was it? Somebody was doing a video of some cards they had picked up or that they had from back in the day, and they also had the Joe McEwing premiere date. I was like, what the heck? What are the odds?
Yeah.
There's 49 of those things, and I know where 2 of them are. That's more than it's almost as many as I know with the Quantum frickin' Leap. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it was just kind of funny in that regard.
Yeah, that guy at the card shop, he had like another card. It looked like the Quantum Leap, but it didn't say Quantum Leap on it. It had the same kind of die cut to it, though. I did not.
It had to have been the Quantum Leap. I mean, there's
it didn't say Quantum Leap on it.
I don't think it said. Does it say it on the front? Yeah, it's got to, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
because I think it was like Calvin too, and he was, and he doesn't know much about the '90s stuff. Just talking with him.
And he doesn't.
No, the guy at the card shop.
Oh, okay, all right.
And he had that card, and I know about the Quantum Leap, and it was Griffey. And I'm like, man, I looked at it, but it didn't say Quantum Leap. And I know for a fact it says it on the front. So I was like, I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. See what it was. It says, Mr. W asked, Ray, do you have all the tops 2006 and 205 mini variations?
No, there's a lot of variations to that. I got the bazooka back. They made 30 of those. I got
that was cool, man. That was in your video. I did enjoy seeing that, and I've looked for one ever since then. That's. Mr. W, if you go check out his website, man. Isn't it icollectichiro.com? Isn't that what it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to go check it out, man. It's like the Encyclopedia of Ichiro cards. It's pretty amazing. She Blinded Me with Refractors asked, what did you think of the national experience this year? Well, being that it was my first one, man, it was completely overwhelming, but amazing at the same time. Like I said, I mean, especially for us in the 90s, I wasn't expecting for there to be that much at all. And it's kind of funny because I went in there, Ray, my first day, and I'm like, I think I've already seen 2/3 of this place. Oh, how wrong I was, man.
Well, yeah, I remember your wrap-up video. You were saying, like, or I don't know if it was the wrap-up video or we were talking back and forth. The messenger said, I was like, wow, you're sprinting around that place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a lot that I didn't see, and so, but I'd say overall, especially for a 90s collector, it was way better than I thought it could be. I mean, just look at the amount of Tim Salmon that Greg found. I mean, Tim Salmon's a guy that shouldn't be in any of those boxes. I mean, maybe the dollar boxes, but we were finding him in some of the $3 and $5 boxes. I mean, there was a super rare card, that upper deck that he showed on the podcast the other day, out of, I think it was only 60 or 40, I mean, that card came from the National. I couldn't believe it, man. Like, what the heck was that card even doing there? But I think it's super cool that, there's people that are bringing that stuff. There was, I'd say, significantly more 90s cards than there had been in years past, for sure. Like 3 or 4 times more. That's what Nate was saying. And Alan was saying the same thing. So that was awesome, man. I thought it was amazing to have, that much 90s stuff to dig through there, and I was able to cross a lot of really cool cards off the list.
Nice. Yeah, the 90s seen quite a spike there. I think a lot of that's attributed to basketball.
Oh, for sure, man.
That's like, that little card shop, it struggles for, time to time, and he's moved like 3 times in my city here, and he must not really keep up with pricing that much of what cards are selling for, and I guess in a way it's got to be hard when you have so much product to keep track of everything. But he had this is like a few years ago now. He had the Fleer Michael Jordan sticker rookie card.
Yeah, that's a great card.
And I was like, man, I don't know what those are even going for, and I think he had it by now, or he offered $100 or something like that.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah.
Did you go look it up and see how much they actually sell for?
Yeah. I came back and looked at eBay. I'm like, holy shit! So I went back, and his mom was working, and I looked at it, and she's like, and I was like, he says $100. She's like, we can do better than that. I'm like, oh, okay. And she sold to her $60.
And you turned around and sold it, right? I would imagine.
No.
Oh, you kept it?
No. Oh, yeah, I still got it. It's probably the closest I'm going to get to the rookie card.
Wow, dude. That's amazing. There's still a few card shops like that out there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he could be a lot more successful if he was just paying attention to what pricing is, but he doesn't. But, it's...
Oh, man, I got snipped. Nobody killed any of the snipers. Yeah, there's still deals to be had out there, man. Still deals to be had. It just all depends on, if you're looking for them or not. I didn't realize you were there at the YouTube Hangout on Thursday at the show, or I would have definitely introduced myself. Thursday. Yeah, we were there, man. It was, I was over there hanging out with Wait 333, which is Ben, and his buddy Dan, and the three of us from Essential Credentials were there, yeah. We were there. You must have been over hanging out with the other group of guys by the, I think by one of the little bar areas, I think.
You talk to Nolan that much, Alico?
Who's that?
Nolan, Alico 3? Oh, no.
No, I don't think so. I haven't. What did I get off my Sparrow for? What a doofus. Is it just you and me right now? Yeah, it is.
I think
We're
so.
2 minutes.
I
it looks like I'm dead right next to someone. No, it is me. Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting experience, but it was awesome hanging out with everybody, man. I really think that was the best part. Like I said on the podcast, it was the best part of being there was just hanging out with everybody, man, and talking cards, because I don't get to really do that here a whole lot. I mean, my buddy Tony, who watches the podcast now, he's a big vintage collector, so he's, into all that stuff, and yeah, it was a bit different. There were a ton of people there. It was hard to keep track of who was there. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was funny, we got to the YouTube Hangout after we had accidentally gone to trade night, and I walk in there, I'm like, this can't be the YouTube Hangout, man. This is way different than what I was told it was going to be like, and of course found out it was, just a... Wait, what's going on here? Is somebody loading in right now? We're about to get hit with a bunch of guys, so we're about to get booted to orbit. Uh-oh, Ray's hacking. We're about to get booted off the game. Hey, are you gonna be able to watch the stream tomorrow morning about the armor? I don't know if you're aware of that, but yeah, you. Yeah.
No, what do you mean?
Bungie's doing a stream about Armor 2.0 tomorrow.
Oh, no.
At
yeah,
9 a.m. my time, 10 Pacific. That'd be noon for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, hey, thanks for getting that sniper, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Dude, you're still going with your freaking super? Holy moly.
Yes.
Did you get a solar empowerment or something?
Yeah, I think I'd had one.
Okay. Alright. Catch you later, Refractors. And we got a whole 2 people watching, man. Yeah. That's alright. First time streaming. Most people don't come to this channel looking for gameplay of Destiny. I can understand that, so it's all good. But I wanted to just stream some gameplay for fun. I do post. I have one Destiny video on here. Mr. W asked you a question, Ray. He asked, Ray, do you have the 1993 Takara Ichiro?
Yes, I have all 3 of the 93 rookies.
Didn't you do a video on just the Japan cards? I feel like you did.
I don't know, but he has those 3. But yeah, I have all 3 of those. 3 of them, the 3 in PSA 10.
Gotcha.
And then there's actually 2 versions of the Tommy ID. It had like different print runs. They did a double printing, but one of the prints is much more rare than the other. I got that one as well.
And those you were able to track down from a specific seller, correct? If I remember when you told me about those.
No, I think I just got this off eBay.
Okay, so what about but there were some Japan cards that you did pick up from a specific seller, right? And you got a hold of him, and he was like, "Yeah, I got more than just these ones." Which ones were those? Like the 98, 99 cards? I couldn't remember. There was a couple really cool looking ones, man.
Yeah, they had some awesome different designs they did. You could tell some of it was very kind of early 90s look and feel to them, so those are really cool. But there was a guy, I bought quite a few of his cards from, he was from South Florida, and he, you know, I don't really know how to price some of that stuff because the pricing's all over the place, and there's really no price guide or anything to look at for what the pricing is on that stuff. But he had a ton of stuff that I thought was fairly priced. You know, once he retired, I mean, I don't know if you saw the wave of cards being posted from Japan that were like outrageously priced.
Right. Oh, for sure. Well, and then like even regular rookies were being priced ridiculously high. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that guy was really cool. He was really cool about it. Like the one cards, the Hawaiian League from '93, I ended up getting from a guy. he was from Hawaii, and those things are really hard to track down. But he gave me a deal for the 2 base ones, and then they also made a version of each with a gold facsimile autograph.
Oh, cool.
So I ended up getting the 2 from him, and then he messaged me like a little while later. This is like years ago. He messaged me through eBay before they were tracking all your messages, and we came to a deal for the other 2 second, so I would have all 4. But those things, I mean, rarely pop up.
Gotcha. And what's this about tracking messages? eBay does that so you can't make deals offline or something?
Right. Yeah.
Really?
You can't. Yeah. You can't put your phone number in there. Email address. You can't do any of that.
Well, you can do it, right? You can like do like MJ Burrows space, the @ space, and then like gm.com or something, and like just kind of like, you know, sneak it in there. Will they still catch it?
I would think they'd probably catch it.
Wow.
They're pretty hardcore. I've heard people get their accounts suspended for it and everything.
Yeah, but thankfully in our community we know most of the people that, you know, are into collecting certain players. Mr. W does ask as well, is the Takara the most expensive? What's it go for, typically?
Graded a 10, probably anywhere between 4 and 5. Might be a little bit more now.
Grand? Or 100?
No, 100.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's cool. It's a mini card. It's got rounded edges, and it's a really cool looking card.
What about you, Ray? Is the Ultimate your white whale?
Yes, yeah, definitely at this point. I mean, when I think about the prices, I could have got those, and then the Bowman Chrome. You know, he had asked about, you know, the cards to get, you know, for his rookies. The Bowman Chrome is definitely one of those. You know, it's hard to put just 3, but that Bowman Chrome, I mean, that card's come such a long way. I mean, you know, again, I mean, I've been collecting him hardcore since 2011. I mean, one seller on eBay had the U.S. and the Japanese version of that card. I bought them both from him for like $100.
Dang, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's still some really good deals to be had out there.
Yeah.
You just have to be vigilant, man. You really do. I mean, that's the MO of card collecting or PCing a player is you really gotta be on top of your searches. I mean, I found that Epic's moment. I had a quick break in my classroom and pulled up the search, and there it was, that at $20 by now. I couldn't believe it. And it, you know, it was a bad picture. It was blurry, and so those deals can still happen, but they're very, very few and far between. But they can happen.
Yeah. Well, like you said too, you know, it's just everybody helping each other out and looking out. You know, I know what cards you would be interested in more than likely, or, you know, so that's why if I see something, you know, I'll send you a link to it for sure.
Yeah, I sure appreciate that, man. I really do. That one that you sent me, I'm excited to give it a shot. Mr. W asks you, Ray, do you have all of the Heritage Black Refractors?
I'm missing 2 or 3 of them. I have all the rest of them. I can't remember the years off the top of my head, but I have almost all of them. Like the first one they started making them in 2004. I got that one. I mean, that was really cool to get it. First year they started making those, but yeah, that's definitely one of my goals. I want to get all of those. I'm all about completing runs on different products, and that's one of them I've always wanted.
Well, I will say this. I was talking to Greg and Kyle about this. It would be so cool if there was like some kind of a show you could set up at, and just for showing off cards, showing off collections. Because, dude, you would have one of the coolest Ichiro showcases in the history of you wouldn't be able to bring everything, obviously, but you'd sure be able to set out some really neat cards for display. I was thinking about, like, as far as my A-Rod collection goes, I think it's decent. I mean, I obviously don't have any of the. There's some cards I just don't want to own, like the Mirror Gold from '96. Unless I find that for like $300 or $400, I don't want to own that card, because that's a multi-$1,000 card. I live on my own in an apartment, for Pete's sakes. It has no business being here and sitting inside of my house for that kind of money. And so, but I still think it would be really fun to set up at a show, and just especially Greg too. Like, who collects Tim Salmon, right? Or a player of his caliber. Great player, but didn't make it into many insert sets, but played long enough that he's in a lot of parallels and things. And for Greg to be able to show that off, man, would just be so epic. So I would love to see what that looks like, because I've never seen like a complete showcase. Great question. What do A-Rod PMGs go for? Well, I'm kicking myself right now, so thanks for bringing that up. Not too long ago, I could have got one for about $150, and now they go for $500 to $600 minimum. So, and you can thank Michael Jordan for that. Frickin' $200,000 card. Making all the PMGs go up, no matter who the player is. So, yep, a lot. Jeremy Bollock, who's an A-Rod collector, he just joined the group not too long ago. He's got an 8.5 on eBay right now, 1,000 or best offer. And obviously, if money wasn't a factor, I'd already bought it from him. But I made an offer on one. There had been one up on eBay for a while, and he wanted $750 or best offer, so I threw some offers at him, $300-400, and he just declined them. So, I mean, I felt like that was overpaying for sure, but apparently that card continues to be worth more, man. But that's probably the most. I mean, that's probably the most expensive card I remember going to go for, and maybe the 24 karat. But I don't know how much the A-Rod would go for. Probably $1,000, maybe $800, based upon the bond sale and whatnot.
What'd the bonds go for?
Well, I don't know if I should say, because Alan bought it. But
okay.
The number I just said for A-Rod, double that almost.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where he definitely got shilled a bit. I don't think it should have gone for that high. I think some people helped that out, but that's just my speculation. I could be wrong, but it just seemed like it was a bit steep, even for bonds. But can you imagine if Ichiro had that card? Oh man.
Oh my god. That would just be insane. I mean, those cards are just gorgeous looking as it is, and just have your player of that card would just be insane.
Have you seen one in person before?
No.
Yeah, Alan brought his, and I will say that it was a little less gold than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it was going to be like uber refractor gold. It wasn't quite as refractory as I thought it was going to be. But it was still gorgeous, obviously. I mean, just see how clean that card is. It's above most cards. But oh, hey Kyle, what's going on, dude? My PSN ID is Mr_Burrows3. And that's kind of a play on being a teacher. That's the reason I put that ID in there. But yeah, dude, it's kind of interesting, some of the sale prices, and I'm interested to see what Ichiro is going to do, man, come Hall of Fame, what his cards have the potential of doing.
I mean, I think, especially you said there wasn't too many that you saw at the show. I mean, I think the dealers are expecting a lot from his stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think his stuff is going to just get more and more expensive. I'm really happy. Like, if I didn't pick up another Ichiro, I think I would be really happy with what I have.
Absolutely.
I think I've got enough to turn around and double or triple of what I paid when he hits all. And if he's not a unanimous, I'm going to be completely shocked.
Yeah, I don't know how he couldn't be, honestly. I mean, besides being a collector of him, I mean, just what he does, what he's been on and off the field, no controversy. What he did coming to the U.S. as a rookie at 27, I mean, it's
MVP, Rookie of the Year. Come on, man. I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to top that in a season. That was one of the greatest seasons ever.
What, 10 or 11 seasons of 200 hits or more? I mean,
yeah, no joke.
I mean, he broke records that have been held for years.
And then to break the all-time hits record, that's incredible. I mean, just what he's done is outrageous. Mr. W, you guys play PUBG. Yeah, that's never going to happen, bro. I'm a teacher. I got enough time to play one game, and I put a lot of time into this game. So, nope. Yeah. But I appreciate you asking. It's the grind, man. It was funny. I was listening to an interview with one of my favorite artists, and his band is called, or his music is called The Panic Division, and he talked a little bit about Destiny on the podcast and how he's like, yeah, man, you just get in there and the grind is real, man. The grind is real, especially right now with this armor. But it's nice that it gives us something to do, I've gotten a lot of things done working on this armor that I haven't done, the catalysts and working up on Gambit. I've gotten really comfortable, invading and doing all these other things, so it's been really cool in that aspect.
Sweet Wade.
Oh yeah, thanks. I love it, dude. It's a beautiful card, and I had a pro mold case waiting for it. Kyle, I used to play MLB The Show a lot, but like I said, man, I don't have the time for it. Another game, man. I was thinking about trying it out, but I've played that so much. I think the one I played the most has to be 14, probably MLB The Show 14, and I had a great career going. Matt, do you have the first Essential Credentials A-Rod? I have the Credentials A-Rod. I actually passed up the Essential Credentials A-Rod from 96, 97 because I didn't think that it looked that much better to warrant that kind of a price tag. And so, no, I have not picked it up. And that was back when I was first collecting, and it went for over $100. And I was like, it's only out of like 99. What the heck is the deal with this card? But it's the first Essential Credential. So looking back, I blew it on that card, man. But I had a very strict rule for 3 years of not spending over $70 on a card. A, because of budget stuff, and B, because I never wanted to have those kind of cards in my collection where I risked, something happening or just like the value dropping out of the bottom. If I've paid over 70, then I get worried. But I felt like if I paid under, then, I would be safe. So. But I don't know. Your Ichiros, you have a pretty safe investment for the next few years, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Happy it worked out. I mean, it could have went either way. I mean, but he had just an amazing career, and I'm excited for him, man, getting the Hall of Fame. I just really wish he won a World Series along the way. I mean, that's like really
don't even tell me about it, man. Oh my gosh.
The only thing of everything in his career he's ever done and awards he's got, it's just something he never got. I feel bad for him for that.
You felt bad for him. I was a Mariners fan. How do you think I felt about the whole thing? It's brutal, man. We suck so bad right now, which I knew was going to happen. I mean, we're just terrible. But that 2001 season, there was no excuse. I mean, there was no excuse for them playing so poorly to blow it like that. I mean, they had everything going for them that year, and they got in the playoffs, and they just completely, fell apart. It was terrible.
Yep.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah, it's probably the closest he was going to get. Then I really regretted him seeing go to the Yankees, but then I was like, maybe he'll have a legitimate chance there, and then it never panned out. And Joe Girardi didn't play him as much, and I think there was always something between. I don't think he really cared for that, but he never made the game or the team more important than than put himself in front of anybody.
Okay, Mr. W. Hey, Mr. W, are you in the 90s group, by the way, or just on YouTube? I am curious. He says that I need to... Ray, have you experienced this? He says you need to equalize the voices on the podcast. Your voice is way higher than the others. I know what that is, like why that is. Oh, my mic is turned all the way up. No wonder. There we go. But my mic is probably turned up a little bit higher, and I have a legit microphone plugged in that picks up sound way better. So I think that's a big part of it. Yeah, I just don't. They don't have microphones. I've asked them to get them, and they have not done that. So I just took us to orbit so I could turn in some bounties and kind of take a look at what I had left. How are you looking on your armor there?
I think I still gotta do some strikes. We do Gambit or Crucible. I gotta do either or.
How many more of those?
I haven't even started them.
Oh man, you had 10, 10 Crucible and Gambit.
No.
I think for all the green, it's 10, right?
No, that's that's on the blue. So basically, I could get 100 orbs and then defeat opposing guardians. But I can do that in Crucible. But I'm sure I can knock it out in Gambit.
And then, sorry, I was reading a comment. Say again, how many Gambit do you have left to do?
Oh yeah, 10.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's either or, I believe.
Yes.
Turn down your mic for the podcast or turn them up. Yeah, so I can't turn them up. I don't have the ability to do that, but I'll turn my mic down a little bit, so I'm not as loud.
Is my mic too loud as well?
No, he's talking about on the podcast, not on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, so challenges. You're not on that part. I can do that on my own. I won't go do that. So yeah, let's go do a couple Gambit matches here. Do you prefer Prime or regular?
I prefer regular.
Mm-hmm.
We can do either one.
Me too.
Sometimes it seems takes so much longer for Prime.
That's what people were saying though. Is like, oh, it's quicker. I'm like, are you sure? Because it always seems like it's longer, man.
Yeah, just invade. I'm like, oh my god.
I know, right? What do I need to get here? I need to kill. Oh yeah, void kills in Gambit. So I like using the Monarch for all that stuff. My reload out is.
You might run to the tower real quick. I didn't pick up the Gambit bounties.
Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do that, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I'm saving all my Gambit bounties for Triple Infamy.
Nice.
I'm not gonna turn any of those in.
I gotta save as many bounties as I can for the 50 for the blue.
Right, yeah, that's right. I'm only at half done on those. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Mr. W, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I appreciate it. Since you're watching, though, I mean, I enjoy feedback, especially, my career. I like hearing feedback from my principal or other teachers, trying something new. What do you like so far about the podcast, man? What do you think we're doing? We're doing well. What do you want us to keep doing? Kyle, you still there, man? Just got home from work, huh? I'm still G. Nice. Okay.
Alright, sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Kyle, did you see the last podcast? I think you did. That's right, you did watch it. Yeah.
Is it the recap from National?
No, oh yeah, the recap from National, yeah. I was just asking a couple of these guys if I'm sure they had seen it, but how are we doing view-wise on YouTube? Let's see here. We've been doing pretty good on views lately as far as going on close to 200. Yep. Okay. go. So 140. So that's not too bad after doing it a day and a half ago. My videos are going over 100. That's pretty good. We're up to 208 subscribers, so we gotta wait till we get to 250 to do another drawing. But hopefully we can get there at some point. I don't know how to get our channel out to more viewers, you know, other than having other guys with lots of subscribers on the channel and them kind of throwing the recommendation out there, you know.
Yeah, I'm amazed you only have that many. Thought it'd be a lot more than that.
Yeah, me too, man. I think there's just a lot of people on YouTube that, you know, because there's guys like She Blind Me with Refractors, you know, he's not even a 90s collector and he enjoys it. I think it's just trying to get the word out to people about podcasts. You know, I think that's the biggest one is I just think a lot of people just don't know about it, you know?
Right. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I put out a couple videos probably in the last, couple months, but I try to comment or respond to everybody that left a comment, and I knew I was like a video behind, and I went on last night, and man, I was like 3 videos behind responding to anybody.
Oh man,
yeah,
you gotta stick to it there, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, I stayed up to almost like 2 o'clock last night, just try to respond back to everybody and thank them for watching and things like that. I think it's important to do that. I mean, I don't have too many people to watch my videos anyway, so they take the time to watch the video. At least I can do is comment and thank them for watching.
Right. Oh, for sure, man. Did you get your Gambit bounties?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you still doing any of the Warner stuff or no?
Any of the Warner stuff? Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't go look and see if you had any that were easy to complete. I mean, I've just been doing them to complete the bounty, and then I get too lazy to go pick up the freaking treasures because I have so much stuff at 750, you know.
I got that chalice maxed out. I don't even see the point of even doing them anymore.
I have no idea about Destiny. I'm lost, lol. Okay, so Kyle, Destiny in a nutshell here. Fill in the blanks, Ray, because I'm sure we both could go on and on and on about it. But Destiny was made by the people who made Halo, and the story is this big giant ball called the Traveler showed up and blessed everybody on Earth with a golden age, and we had all these other planets that we inhabited, and then fast forward and this thing called the Darkness showed up along with all these other terrible enemy races and pretty much killed everybody. And then the Traveler resurrected certain humans called Guardians who are invincible in the sense that as long as they have these ghosts, this thing right here that I have in my hand, they can resurrect you even if you get like vaporized or whatever. And there's the Traveler right there. So we go around fighting enemies of the Darkness and keep people safe in the last city, and they live right down there. And this is Ikora, the coolest chick around. What up? Alright. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell, man. And there's been some amazing things that have taken place in this game that we've all done. I mean, some of the raids and stuff. I don't raid nearly as much as I wish I used to, man. Or as much as I used to. I'd love to raid more. You're going to leave me hanging here? There we go. Alright. Let's go do a couple rounds of Gambit. People can watch us play against other people, something a little more competitive here. Got 3 people watching, so that'll be good. You need solar kills and I need void kills, so yeah. Too bad we're doing different things.
Oh, I need Gambit.
You just need. Oh, you need enemies defeated with Arc.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it does take a lot of grinding, Kyle. There's no doubt about that, bro. This game is all about the grind. But I think for some people, they just don't like the fact that you have to do the same things over and over again in order to get really nice things. But at the same time, you know, it's not a big deal. I enjoy it, especially because the social aspect of things. But yeah. Man, Patrick Greeno, I would love to see him actually comment on something I put on the page one of these days. But he's got an insane Frank collection. Holy smokes.
Yeah, you don't really talk to many people.
No. Speaking of new members, though, did you see that Ichiro that Joshua sent me? Man, that was such a nice thing. That was amazing. What a nice guy.
Was it?
He sent me the SP Game Bat, man, out of 500.
Yes.
One of the nicest gestures I've ever seen.
Yeah, I got that raw, so I need to get that in PSA form for the registry at some point.
Want to trade? I'm just kidding. I can't get rid of that card, man. Nah, I would never do that. I can. I mean, I would never get rid of something like that. It's one of the nicest gifts I'll probably ever get.
Yeah, if you bought it, then but somebody's give it to you a gift. You can't do that.
No, I would never do that. No. I am thinking about taking it out of there, though. I mean, an 8.5, is that really worth sitting in a case like that? I really don't think so. I've gotten pretty good at taking those things out, for sure. All right, Mr. W asked you, Ray, do you have all the flagship black borders?
I think I have.
We were just talking about this recently, weren't we?
Yeah,
when we game last time.
It's so hard. I need to find a checklist on the black. I wish there was an easy way to find a checklist for the black border tops. Mm-hmm. There's none that I've been able to find. Because certain series, they had them, certain series they didn't, in the earlier years.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure I've got all of them except for 3.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
And the gold, I'm working on the gold, and I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2 of the golds.
Awesome. Yeah, as much as I would like to have some of those cards because they're cool cards, it's like I don't need to be spending $15, $20 on all these parallels of Ichiro. Like a refractor here and there, maybe. But really, I try not to go and venture off too far because I could just go down the rabbit hole and get caught, spending way too much money on those cards. I'm guessing all the 2001 Upper Deck Ichiros out of 100 you have for your set that you're trying to build, right?
I'm missing 6 here. Actually, I keep it on my phone. And which numbers I'm missing?
Because there's a few on eBay, but I think
6.
2 or 3.
Yeah, unless one's come up real soon, or very recently, I should have all of them on there. But yeah, I'm missing 6.
Gotcha. Kyle says that he loves your chrome rainbows.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's those colors, man. I love the hunt for those. And I don't go crazy over the 101s. There's outrageous prices for some of those, but I love getting if I can get to like 5 or 10 or whatever the lowest number is, then I'm super happy.
One of my own teammates just shot me in the face as I was going to bank.
Nice.
It's like, dude, why would you do that, man? Did you grab that one before it disappeared? Somebody did.
I just got 10, came back.
Oh, cool. All right. Yes, this one is definitely one of the toughest maps for me as far as invading goes. There's a bunch down here. Holy moly. All right. Oh, of course, that brought a big in on us, didn't they?
Did they? Drop it.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Yeah, but we got somebody blocking the thing for us really good. Oh, time to invade. Here we go. Is there any heavy ammo up? Somebody already grab it. Alright, I'm going to go invade with my Monarch. I'm going to bow it up, man.
Saying that drives me crazy with these guys. They won't go after the blocker at the bank, and they'll just sit there and just keep getting moats. I'm like, come on. Where's this guy? There he is. Oh. But yeah, those black borders, I've been working on those for a long time, and then found the one from 2003 from a seller on eBay. Oh my god, ogre over here. I'm not gonna make it through this. Ah, I knew it. I was already weak when he came through that door out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
But,
not much you can do about that.
But with his armor set, I mean, it's horrible.
While you're recovering, everything's gonna be super low.
My resilience is 1.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Dang, look at all the blockers they put on us. Well, time to put a tether down.
God.
Cleared the bank. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright. Oh, give me that heavy.
Where's heavy? You want to get heavy?
Yep. Alright.
And portals just come up.
Go invade, see if I get a couple kills now. If I really wanted to be a
yeah,
jerk, I just equipped Truth. Okay, this is going to be a good one. I see them all running back.
That 2003 I was looking for a very long time. And I bought it from a seller, and then
Oh my god.
He ended up messaging me. He had pretty much, I think he said he had most of the blacks. I wasn't missing all that many, but he had probably 8 or so that I needed, so that worked out great.
Heck yeah.
And he had all the golds. I might have all the golds now that I think about it, but I mean he hooked me up, so it was awesome. But he's the one that that had the there's 2000 and I can't remember if it was 8 or 9 with Ichiro and Griffey on it. And it was a black border, and he told me he had it, and we came to an agreement, and then he ended up selling it to Joe instead.
Yeah, we were talking about that one, man. That sucked.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. But it's weird. It's like, I don't know if that guy knew me or knew that, I don't know. He almost said it like as if I knew him or knew of him, so it's like, I don't know.
I got one. How we doing over here?
I'm getting there.
I just don't have any high DPS guns, man.
I'm out of heavy.
Yeah.
I'm amazed they haven't invaded us. There we go. I think he's near me. Nope, maybe not.
Oh man, he got me. How the hell did he get me there?
Yeah, he's by the boss.
No, not me. I invaded, dude. Alright, come on, we gotta pick it up here. I should have my tether now. You ready? Oh man, I still don't have it. God, I'm not wearing my boots, so I'm just, this is brutal, man. Alright, I gotta try to go over and get a couple more kills and prolong this for us. Nice, that was sick. Got him. Yeah, buddy. Nice job. I freaking took out a bunch of guys with my bow. I got 3 out of the 4 guys with my bow. That was nice.
Just charging her with a shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Sometimes you just got to go face tank it, man. You got to go up there. But they made the stomp do so much more damage now. It's crazy. Like the stomp takes you down like to a little bit of a quarter. Alright, here we go. I got a tether now, so I'll get in on this first group of enemies to make a lot of orbs. Yeah, they didn't invade at all. That was weird. Except at the end. See, do you see where a big chunk are?
Close the door, honey. Sorry, my daughter came in. She came in earlier. She was like sleepwalking.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she does that quite often. Like I was sitting here playing. My wife was doing some work out in the living room. I told her to close the door because I'm talking a lot. I mean, what, in like 45 minutes we were on here. Here she comes in, she didn't say a word. Just hopped right into bed. I'm like, okay.
That's great.
I sleepwalk quite a bit. She just asked me, can you go put me back to bed? I'm like, I can't right now. Can't do it.
I'm working on the Hush right now, so making pretty good progress actually.
Nice. Supposed to be really good.
I love the Monarch though, dude. That's my jam. And bow is so strong.
You didn't shatter throne much?
I two-manned it. What I mean by I two-manned it is I did it with 3 people, and then a guy left right after we killed the final boss. But I was able to masterwork my armor using that. I could use some help here. I got a big one on the bank here, and if we're gonna get you guys to deposit everything, we gotta. There we go, Storm Trance. Yeah, I'm working on them some heavy too. All right, get those motes in. Here, buddy.
Oh, we got ogre, 2 ogres down over here.
All right, I'm gonna go invade. See if I can screw with them a little bit here. Oh, they're all bunched up.
Damn, they just dropped another.
That guy's dead.
I don't think she knew what she was doing.
Oh, Jotun in the face, of course. Oh, I hate that gun. I love it, but I hate it. Ooh, but they're getting worked on by the ads, so maybe they'll die. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm getting slaughtered over here.
Oh, there's an invader. Dude, what the heck? I didn't realize there was an invader. Holy crap. I was not looking at my screen. He just freaking domed me with Polaris Lance. Is that who killed you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention.
I wasn't aware that he invaded either. I was killing ads and getting a ton of orbs, and all of a sudden, bam, I'm like, oh, Jesus. He was like above me. See, that ogre's still up.
Invasion. Let me know if you got eyes.
I hear the Polaris behind me.
He's right here. Yep, I got him. Golly, bros! You suck. Oh my god, that was terrible. I literally ran right past him and he punched me and killed me, yeah. God, that was terrible. That was, my screen is so small, man, that's my excuse. I'm playing on a really tiny screen and it's already tiny. From the freaking, I mean, tiny being like 24 inches, but I had no clue he was there.
A lot of orbs over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have an epic comeback. There we go, there's a bunch over there. Yeah, thank God there's only 2 people watching me screw myself over here with those terrible plays. That's the tough thing about Gambit, I can't really talk cards while I play Gambit. Not good enough yet.
Yeah, kind of focus quite a bit on this.
Alright, well just because you're playing against other human beings, so there's no room for error. Alright, looks like they got their Primeval up, huh?
Yeah, I think I heard it.
Alright. We got enough to pull it, so I need to bank and then invade. Oh god, they got a knight over here too. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go invade real quick. I got a lot of heavy.
Nice. Oh, they're invading now. Of course.
Got 2. Got 3. Got 4. Yes, let's go. Army of 1.
Nice.
Alright, 1's done. Oh, we gotta get that other envoy. Alright, I'm gonna invade while he's invading. Yes. Sucker!
Get one of us.
Bye-bye. Oh gosh. I could really use some heavy DPS here. Alright, here come the other envoys. I'm gonna go invade again. You guys keep going DPS.
Oh shit, I just made it again. Damn. They keep spawning him in the same exact place. He has like a perfect view right into that cave over there.
Oh man.
Spawns
We just didn't have enough DPS, man. Who's your favorite current player? Oh, I just saw that, Kyle. Oof, great question, man. I don't know. I'm really liking Bo Bichette a lot. I mean, I know he's the young guy, but he's been really fun to watch. That whole Blue Jays team is fun. But I mean, it sucks that I'm not talking about a Mariner. But Jared Kalenic, maybe. He's going to be fun to watch. All right, here we go.
Ronald Acuna.
Oh gosh, yeah, everybody loves him though. He's a beast. All right, here we go. Tether's out. Alright, I guess I'm invading. Alright, I got 2, but he got me with Jotun as he was falling. They're all hiding in the back though, and the snipers are getting after him, so I'll work on them if you need me to. The snipers, are heavy ammo up there?
I can't tell.
Alright, I'm going to Viz, gonna go take a look. Take a look. Tether's out.
5.
2, 1.
Envoy's out.
Dang it. Oh. Man, dude, you see that? He 3-shots you. His gun freaking 3 shots.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Oh, he got super. Watch out, hide.
Yep.
He's right in the middle, though, if you want to take him out. He's floating in the middle.
I have no ammo. I got 8 shotgun rounds. That's it.
All right, he's gone. Oh, we got to get on our DPS here. Go for it. I got to invade if we're going to win this. I got one. They're all hiding right now. Oh my gosh, really? I fell through the ground? That's lame. Alright, go, 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 go. Are we? I don't see our bar moving at all. Are we getting invaded? Oh, that's why. Shoot.
Oh, yeah. And spawned me right in front of the cave again. Good lord.
What the heck was he shooting me with? Oh, we lost. We just don't have enough DPS, man. We just did not have enough DPS. And I couldn't get anybody on the other side. Dang it, that sucks. I mean, we had no DPS. I didn't see anybody using supers over and over again. You should have been. I saw nobody else use a super, so...
No, I didn't see anybody else either.
Did you use yours a couple times?
Oh, yeah, several times.
Yeah, what were those guys doing?
Running around dying.
Yeah, but look at that, primeval damage 3%. When I'm running Tether, I can't do DPS, you know what I mean? That's what sucks. But I should be creating orbs for you guys to just do it over and over again. Well, I got a lot of kills at least. Says Kyle says, yeah, my favorite rookie is Tatis, but Bichette is fun to watch. I really like him, man. He's got the little fro going, or the mullet going, and he can really hit. So I'll have to. Toronto doesn't have a chance in the playoff race this year, do they? Let's see here, because I would like to start watching some of their games. Toronto. Let's see. No, they're way down to 51 and 72. Yeah, they're just they're a little bit better than the Mariners, barely. Mariners 48 and 71. Toronto 51 72. Yeah, 20 back. Yeah, they're 30 back in the division because they're in the Yankees, Tampa, who's both are playing well. Dude, the Yankees are killing it. They might get over 100 wins this year. Twins are still leading their part. Cleveland is barely up on them now. Dang. What were you going to say, Ray?
It's crazy with the Yankees. How many people they have injured throughout the year and they're still doing so good.
Yeah, it's incredible. Good managing, too. Dodgers have 80 wins as well. They're going to win that division. They've already probably going to clinch it here soon, I bet. All right, I got another maybe game of Gambit or two, and then I got to go cook some dinner. But this has been a really fun stream, dude. I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, absolutely, man. A little bit different change to it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when we're doing kind of monotonous stuff like the strikes and the public events and stuff. We can definitely talk cards a little bit more then.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you been doing any racing at all on Gran Turismo since you got it?
I haven't played. Well, every once in a while I've been trying to do some of the circuit stuff. But my son likes to get on there and play, so I let him eat up some time and unlock cars for me, stuff like that.
What did he think of that one paint job on that Pokemon paint job that you got on that one car? Was he pretty stoked about it?
I forgot about it. I had the racing suit too with the helmet, and because we sat down when I got the game and picked out the racing suit and the helmet, and his favorite color is blue, and so I did all blue. And he was looking at it like after you showed me how to do that, and he's like, what? He didn't have a blue helmet anymore. I'm like, oh, let me show you. He's like, what? Pikachu? He loved it, man.
I bet. That's cool, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. All right, I'm up to 29 Guardians defeated with void weapons. So are you using a void weapon of any kind?
Yes. I'm
Which one?
Hammerhead and the Wave Splitter.
Oh, cool. So if you get a kill with Hammerhead on an invader, that counts for me too. But I'm not using anything solar yet. I could use my solar bow, but the Le Monarch is just so good, dude. It's incredible. And then I keep my shotgun for clearing out the middle, for clearing out the blockers and such.
Right.
All right, well, if this is going to be my last game before I cook dinner, let's make it a good one, man. Let's get a W here, huh?
I might have to switch over. I just looked, I need a freaking arc. Orbs.
Arc orbs in Gambit?
Yeah, Gambit Crucible.
Oh, is it arc kills or just arc orbs?
Orbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just switch over to your, you have your helmet on, right? Your shoulder charge helmet? You could just throw that thing on and just run around shoulder charge like crazy if you have it. Unless you need to wear your helmet for stuff.
No, actually, I completed that already.
There you go. Yeah, I love that infinite shoulder charge helmet as long as you're getting a kill with it. It's freaking awesome, man. What are we dealing with? A bunch of hunters? 4 hunters? Yeah, that figures. Stinking hunters. And of course I am one right now. I'd rather not be. Oh, good. I like this map a little bit better. Alright, well, what'd you put on? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I'm getting close to getting that thing. I've been playing so much Gambit lately.
Thing's awesome.
Kyle, are you impressed with the gameplay here, man? I thought I did pretty good invading there. I know you have no clue what that means, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good. All Alright, I need 2 more for 10, Ray, so let me give you these 2 right here.
Oh.
There we go. You can grab that one. Looks good to me. It's funny.
Go back and get that heavy. Heavy should be up.
Go ahead and grab it. I have some right now. Oh, you're already on your way. Alright, I'll grab more of it then.
Yeah.
I'll have that. Now, from now on, you can grab it if you see it. Because I'm... Oh, there's an ad there? Could have sworn I heard one there. What are we dealing with here? Small, small? Okay. Should be able to help with these guys. There we go.
I need 1 more for 10.
Oh, here, you can have that one. I just left from it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was about to go pick it up and like jump right past it. Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'm going.
Okay.
See what kind of team I'm going to be dealing with here. 8 there. Where's everybody else? Oh, here he is.
Jesus.
Ah, damn it! I got killed. They all, they all converged on me, man. Yeah, nicely done. You gotta love when they go hide, though. Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got a nice advantage, though. I'd say that I disrupted them a little bit. All right, that guy's gonna put in 12. You can have that heavy. All right, here we go.
Need 2 more for 10. I'm gonna drop my super here.
All right, go for it. All right, we got enough. We're done. Go ahead and head back.
Oh, I got 15.
All right, book it. Book it. I'll clear if anything shows up. All right, tether going out. This should create a lot of orbs for you. So as long as we get some kills, let's get rid of these envoys.
Yep. He's up on
Alright.
steps. He's just
Okay.
jumped over. What did he get me with? Swarm of the... Wow, okay.
What does he
There,
have?
he got me with the
Grenade?
Swarm of the Raven. Grenade launcher.
All right.
He's all at the very back. Very
Yeah,
back.
I see him.
One of our guys just challenged him back there. I don't have anything.
How does he snipe me? I'm invisible. How can he see me? God, I can't. There's some guys in this game, man. They snipe and they're just so incredible. Oh, good. We're down to 0 viewers now, so now I can just totally screw myself and not worry about it.
It's behind me. I tell you, I don't know what spawns on this thing. It literally spawned behind me.
He's dead. Yeah, I hear you, Dylan, man. Alright, let's try to get rid of that knight. Got a couple knights in there that are causing havoc.
One is almost... One's done. Is there still another one?
Yeah, there's an envoy on the right side here. I got her.
Envoy's
She's
down.
dead. Alright, I don't see him by drill.
Steps, 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 steps. He's jumping down.
I see him. Ah. He's dead. Nice.
Getting small.
Grabbing heavy. Primeval Slayer 8. He should be getting wrecked right now. Oh, we're running double tether too. I'm gonna have to switch off the subclass then. Captains are the worst enemy in the game. Alright, invading.
Yeah.
I'm looking at drill, nothing. It's gotta be steps. He's on steps, coming down the middle. I got him, I tagged him. Come on, finish him. Oh, there we go, somebody got him. Is it all? Oh, okay. That's a knight. I was gonna say, how is all of his health back? Okay, it's got to be drill this time, right? Nope. Steps again. Yep, steps.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. Revoker.
He's tagged. I'm gonna go invade now.
Got it.
Nice. Sweet. Good work. All right, let's get another W then. I have a bounty that means to shut out the other team, so. I'm still here. I guess they don't count me as a viewer. Okay, good to know, Kyle. All right, Kyle. We need some good juju here, man. We're gonna go get this W because you got to win 2 rounds, and this is called Gambit. You got to win 2 rounds in a row to get the W. So let's get it done. Somebody just leave on their team. No, yep, somebody just. All right, they only got 3, so let's take advantage before they pull a new person in. I am going to have my super when we get in here, so let me tether all these guys. Alright, you got tethers on the top. There should be orbs there for you. Alright, I'm headed back to deposit first so I can get that crispy metal. Alright, I'm going to stand by heavy here.
I need 2 more. Okay.
Okay, got heavy. Oh, good. Somebody's going now.
Yeah.
Right.
I got 10. I'm banking. That'd be a bad idea to run over there. I'm gonna probably pop my super once I get over here.
Not gonna go invade? Alright, I'll invade. These guys are gonna hate me. Sorry, guys.
Hope they're picking my...
Oh my gosh, come on! He was like 1 shot away and he got away because his little slide, his little, the little crucible slide that everybody does when they're moving around. That was my bad. That was terrible. I totally blew that. No, there's no business for me getting a kill there because I shot right over his head. We're just going to get You're going to get so many. What's going on? You got a bunch of bad guys over there? Oh, here they are.
No, I hate when you run over one and it just doesn't pick it up. You have to run over it several times. It's ridiculous.
Alright.
Need 1 more for 10, and I'm getting fired on by like 4 different people. Trying to just run in there and get it and take off.
Alright, we have enough. Let's go. Let's bank. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Tether out. Here comes the old invade. It's got to be on steps again.
Yep.
Oh,
Nope,
Oh,
nope.
yeah.
From base.
Yep. He's got one of those grenade launchers that tracks, so watch yourself. Now he's trying to snipe. Got him. Thank you, LeMonarch. How am I missing? There we go. We haven't done it. We haven't hit any envoys yet. What is everybody doing right now exactly?
I don't know. One envoy down. I was hitting the other one that was still up.
No, there's still. Yeah, there's still two. Oh gosh, this is going to be constant. By the way, we're gonna get invaded like crazy because they're so far behind. So we've got to get after those envoys here, big time. I don't see any heavy up either. So.
Alright, this envoy is almost down over here.
Yeah, I see her. Okay. I used the rest of my heavy to kill the knight. He's gone. Alright, suicide mission. I'm going in to use my shotgun on the boss. Oh, I see heavy. Super, Ray? Want to clear these guys out? Okay. It's all good. This guy does. Perfect. Alright, looking at drill. Don't see anything.
Steps, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yep, I think.
Really, he uses super? Wow. Nice shutout, dude. Way to go.
Got killed behind a tree by the super.
Yeah, I saw that. That was ridiculous. Yeah, it sucks when people leave on the other team, though. They must have just had only 2 people, 3. Man. Yeah, they got wrecked. Alright. That's a good way to end it, huh?
Heck yeah, it is. That's great.
Yeah, man. Sweet. Hey, Kyle, you're still here, right? I'm looking at an A-Rod right now. I don't know why they're doing this. So Leaf is putting out some game-used cards of players right now. I think they put out Ichiro, too, I want to say. They have 2009 Leaf in the game. They put out a new product. And A-Rod's in a Mariners uniform, clearly, in this picture. But the 2 jersey pieces have pinstripes. It's like, come on. Like, get the picture right, at least. Oh, man. So ridiculous. And then another one says Leaf. Yep, this is terrible. It's got a number 3 Mariners jersey with teal on it. And then the athletic patch that's on here, it's like a jumbo tag. It says 2004. Come on. I'm going to see if Kyle bid on this. Please tell me he didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, Kyle, don't bid on that, man. That's terrible. Such a joke. I don't know why anybody would buy that. He's in the wrong jersey on the card. Alright, I'm going to go decrypt my Eververse engram and then go cook some spaghetti. Yeah, cool. Well, hey, this was fun. We should do it again sometime. I feel like we had a few people interacting with us, which was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It just dawned on me. I wasn't even thinking, but yeah, Kyle being the other A-Rod collector there. Between the two of you guys got a hell of a A-Rod collection going.
Yeah, I'd say so, because he's starting to pick up a few 90s things. He's got like 3, of course, that are my most wanted, but let's not talk about that. He's got amazing cards, but his Yankees cards, man, are just crazy. I mean, just crazy great.
That's crazy patches.
Yeah, he's got one coming in, too. I don't want to ruin it for him because he's going to do a video on it, but it's super cool. I sent it to him when I saw it. I'm like, dude, you got to get one of these. Super unique looking cards, but yeah, pretty.
Take a picture of a new Ichiro I picked up. I haven't done a video on it yet.
Yeah, man. There's definitely going to be lots of time for for you to do some videos of some of your pickups. It'd be great to do like, well, you did do a PSA rookie video, so that is pretty cool. But I mean, it would be kind of cool. I enjoyed seeing your when I did that top 10 challenge thing. I really enjoyed seeing your top 10 Ichiro cards, because I think you included. I know you included the Bazooka back.
Yes.
And did you include? I know you had the SP die cut 51 was in there. Did you include that Hot Gloves? I don't think you did, but I just remember you posting that picture. So. Man, I love that card. It's just one of the cleanest looking cards out there. So cool. Yeah, so really cool, man. Love that card. I think that was my third Ichiro that I ever bought. And then I got that gold refractor, the 2002. That's one of the nicest looking cards I own. So nice.
Yeah, I kick myself for not picking more of those up. I mean, I think I've only got one or two, but I mean, you know, even recently, as a couple months ago, you know, someone had it on there buying it for $6.
Was it really though?
Yeah, $6, buy it now. But I passed on it. I'm like, you know, but that was kind of before the buzz about that card really took off. I was like, wow, Jesus, I should have bought that when I had a chance.
How long ago was this when it was $6?
Probably within the last 3 months, 3 months.
Kyle said that, Ray, make more vids. Your Ichiro PC update vids are some of my favorites. So.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
I think you've definitely, you know, you got better lighting in your videos now too, because, you know, some of your earlier videos where you're in the camera, I think, if I'm correct. Those are great because a lot of people do that. But lately, you've been filming. You've got to be filming in your bedroom or something, because you got a lot of really good natural light coming through there.
I'm on the kitchen table. There's like, I mean, it's really kind of windows all around, but right next to me is soccer with curtains there. I just open that up, and that's where the sun is going down on the side of that house, on that side. So I mean, get plenty of natural light's the best. So
right.
Plenty of natural light coming through there.
Definitely. You just sent me a picture. Let's see what I got. Oh man, look at that! Holy moly! Wow, dude, is that 1 of 1? Oh, 3 of 3.
3 of 3.
Oh man, that's my favorite number too. Number 3. There was a few of those at the National. I was just in awe of those things, man. The look of those cards, incredible card, dude.
That's still from the nameplate, so I was like, super excited. It says, you know, game use everybody on it, not from, you know, not the normal lingo.
Right. No, I think I was tempted to pick up one of those jersey cards with the little circle on there, because it tells me where it's from, just because I think that is a way to make jersey cards good in every product. But they should be putting them on every single jersey card in every product. That should be you know, common practice now, because it tells you which game it came from and all this. And I think that is really cool. Whereas these just little towel pieces, you know, are just, who cares? You know, there's really nothing about it.
MLB authentications, you know, that's definitely a step in the right direction, holding these companies accountable for where these things are coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with you on that, man. It's pretty crazy that they're not all doing that. So, did you see that Bowman Chrome Gold refractor? That's an error card. 51 of 50. Ichiro. That's a pretty unique card. It's from 2011, so I try to stay away from that stuff, but I'll send you a quick link to it. It's kind of crazy.
Is it an auction or is it buy now?
Buy now. Yeah, I don't even think it's got a best offer on it either. Kind of a unique card, though, especially having 51 of 50. It must be like a misprint. Man, some dude named Kevin Bucher said, glad to find this group. That's got to be, is that Pudge? Okay. I have 1,500 different Pudge Rodriguez cards and looking for rare ones, especially Tech Golds. He's got a picture of a display case thing, and it's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 14 times 4? That's 28, that's 56. He's got 56 Tech Golds, 57 Tech Golds from 98 all the way through 2000. Then he's got some other, you know, nice rare ones. But yeah, wow, that's incredible, man. So many Tech Golds.
Jesus.
I know, man, that's crazy. Well, dude, I am going to call it good for just a little bit, but I enjoyed playing with you, man. Let's do it again soon, huh?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, Ray.
Kyle.
It was nice talking to you too, guys. See ya.